What's with Canada? We got great big cities, but a lot of trees and rocks. Yeah, the winter's cold here. Wear 2 pairs of socks.
Welcome to the channel. I'm Gerald, and this is Trekking with Taz. If you've been following along, this is day 3 of 4 days at Blueberry Lake, and today we're going to head up on part of the alternate route and Perseverance Pass. We are not going all the way, just going up and having a look at it. If your hope is to one day do the Perseverance route, you may want to watch this just to see a little bit of what it looks like up there. Okay, let's look at day 3.
Day 3, about 7-ish in the morning. Looks like another beautiful day. Good day to go for a hike up into those mountains over there. Beauty. A little coffee first though. Time to wake up. The sun is over the mountains now and hitting everything. Very nice. Just having a little breakfast, a little oatmeal, raisins, and we'll get on the way here. But it's not too hard to get up in the morning and just sit and relax a little bit when you got a view like this. Especially, well, you can see the tents, but they're just, I don't know, 40 meters, 50 meters over there. This is a view from the bedroom, pretty much. Yeah, we're on trail. We're heading down to Jack Pine Flats. Not sure what the water crossing is going to be like. Sounds like a lot of water flowing. Usually we can tiptoe across rocks and stuff, but we might actually have to put on water shoes and wade. We'll see when we get there. We're just dropping down into Jack Pine Flats. You can see the creek up there. We're going up that way and then up in through the back there. So just about there. Nice easy stroll down to here. Here we are dropping down into the flats now. You can see the creek at the bottom. Doesn't look too bad. Hopefully we can find a way across without having to take our shoes and socks off, which I think I can see one. It's just a little more water this year, so gotta be a little more ready for wet feet if you're gonna cross the creeks. I think all is good for us. I don't think we're gonna have any issues. Pretty good little spot to cross here. Tiptoe, a bit too wet. Well, that was good. Jack Pine Mountain. And we were up a knoll back over that one, I think. No, maybe it was up on that one right there, the higher one. Yeah, we're far across the creek and just going up to meet up with the GDT trail and follow it down the valley to where it carries off to the Perseverance, and then we'll go that way, see what we can get into down there. So, wandering along the creek, we're told that this is calcium that creates this whiteness, and you can see it up there further. We'll get up there to it, have a look at it as well. But it's a pretty different landscape in here. It's not like the mountains you're used to. It's something a little different. It's really neat. Jack is crossing Calcium Creek. Pretty easy crossing. We're gonna have to cross back again when we get up here, but there just was no good place to cross that. Yeah, we're just gonna get back on the other side. Nice little crossing right here. This will work. And we'll wander up this creek. It's pretty cool. Back down the valley. Pretty interesting little place in here. Moving our way up along the canyon here. I know there's a better spot, but that's pretty neat in there. Almost looks like milky white water coming down because of the rocks underneath. Right underneath. Beautiful little pool. And water coming down through it. Kind of eroded away. Pretty neat. Worked our way up past that creek. Working our way into the next valley. Should be able to see the lake, the second lake, pretty soon from up here. And then we got to find our way up Perseverance Way. Yeah, I might have to be over further to get see the lake, but anyway, that's what she looks like. You know, the lake is just over that ridge. When we get up on a hill, I should be able to see it better. Get a little video of it. But pretty decent view out that way. We camped at that lake, and look at that. From up here, you can see that lake back in there, tucked away. Beautiful little spot. Jack Pine Mountain. We're gonna head up in there. Yeah, we just come over another ridge. There's Jack Pine, and this is the view over the next ridge. Working our way up another rise here. I think we're going up in there. Not positive yet, I have to take a look. There's the look down below. We come from way over there. You can start seeing the peaks across the Jack Pine Valley starting to show now that we're up high enough. The creek we were on earlier is over that knoll over there. There's the lakes. Now we're starting to get this kind of view. That's across the Jack Pine River, creek, whatever you want to call it, on the other side. And we're going up through this moonscape here. I forget exactly where, but I think it's actually up through there. And there's a really cool mountain tarn up there that we'll stop at and probably have a snack. The views are just growing and growing. Starting to gain some more elevation here. We're just about up on this moonscape. See more lakes popping out of nowhere. Yeah. Bass over there. Whitehorn over there. It's good. It's very good. Just acquired some more elevation. Some lakes down below. Those mountains coming out. That bridge going up the middle there, that's where Mark and I were a couple of years ago. Kind of in a moonscape up here. Gotta find our way through this rock garden here. I'm not exactly sure where Mark and I went through on it, but I'll figure it out when we get here. Doing a little rock hopping here. It's just what it is, a big rock garden that you got to go through. We are out of the boulder field and climbing up this scree shale slope. Carry on towards Holmes. The boulder field was a little iffy. We won't go back that way, but we made it. But she's a moonscape up here. And that's the boulder field to come over the other side and up and over. And it was a challenge in places. We're crossing over the ridge line now. That's Holmes Mountain back there. See all the cairns. See the ice field back there. Nice. Lunar landscape. Beauty. Heading over to more towards Holmes, and we'll get up to that saddle. And I don't know whether we'll go past there or not. We'll get there anyway. Look at that. Figure out what we want to do from there. Dropped over the other side here, going up towards Holmes, and we're in a bit of a moonscape with some really incredible peaks behind us. As we close in on that saddle on Holmes Mountain, this is the 360 what you get to see. One would say it's pretty nice. That's it. We decided to bag this peak beside Holmes instead of go to the saddle. We knew we weren't going to go down to the lakes today, so just decided to come up here and say we got another peak. Pretty cool up here. What do you think about that, Kathy?
I think it's pretty good. Fairly challenging, but something I've wanted to do, so I'm pretty happy about it.
How about your boulder climb?
Oh, the boulder climb was a little sketchy, but I started thinking, oh, this is kind of fun.
Just before you fell once?
Yeah, just before I fell. Just as you were saying, oh.
Yeah. Awesome. Here we are up at the top mountain next to Holmes. Peak number 2 for the weekend. Okay, we're ways down off the peak now. It's a little it's not sketchy, but the footing is not the best in places there. Some of the rocks move out from under your feet, so you have to be a little careful. All in all, it's not bad. And I don't know, we think we might go over that way. We'll see when we get down. Would suggest that these little ptarmigan are not used to seeing people. They're not even scared. I'm right on top of them. There was a fourth one, probably around the other side, but man, I don't know, 8 feet from them, 7 feet from them, and they're just talking to me. How's that? Hello, little guys. Hello, little guys. That's the peak we were on a little while ago. When we come down, we took the wrong ridge line down. We ended up down in the bottom there. So we had to turn around and come back up. But we're going the right way now. Won't be long and we'll be right back on our old trail. Down now. Back on the GDT. There's the Jack Pine Mountain. Bess over there. And we're going to avoid that big rock pile on the way down. The one we come up and over on the way up. We're going to go around it. A little bit of a boulder field to wander through here. Nothing serious. But we went up over that on the other side earlier. That was a little more serious. We're back where we can see the lakes. Just have to dive down here, across the valley floor over to the other side. Just looking for the best route down. We're way down in the valley now. You see the lake in the distance. Circle around over there. Get back to the creek. And then we'll cook up some dinner. We've put on some kilometers. Some extra kilometers that we didn't have to do, but we did. So, getting pretty hungry. We're having dinner on the trail again. Kathy's having chili con carne. I'm having fettuccine alfredo with chicken. Let's have a look inside and see what it looks like. I don't think we needed that branch in there. But doesn't look too bad. Another 5 minutes, we'll be able to test it out. Got back as far as that cool little water hole. Figured that was a good place to have dinner. It's been a long day. We did a lot. And we were kind of shy on calories. Right here underneath Jack Pine Mountain. Dinner is over. We boogied up to the GDT. And we're just boogieing home. That was a long day. I think we left at 8:30 or something. It'll be close to a 12-hour day by the time we get home. So that will be enough for one day. Okay, there's the lake. We are back from our today's venture, or I don't know, less than 2 minutes from our campsite, and it was a great day. Covered a lot of terrain. But it's time for a break. Time to sit in the chair for a bit, relax. Back at camp, nighttime, just having a little fire. We've got a lot of neighbors. We've got 3 horses out in the meadow. They'd rode up, cut the trail in today, and gonna ride around a bit. And then we got several GDTers here, so it's kind of good time to go home. There's a lot of people coming right now. My GDTers will be moving on. Anyway, it was a great day, and see you in the morning. I hope you enjoyed the views on day 3. It's a little different landscape than day 2, but majestic nonetheless. It's been a fun trek, but tomorrow it's time to trek down off of the mountain and head for home. So come back. See you tomorrow morning. Bye now.